Hello everyone, I am Seamus and this is the channel where I do reviews on books and other products. Today I'm going to be reviewing a book that is chillingly prophetic. This book is George Orwell's 1984. For those of you who have not read it, well, stay tuned. This book, though is a work of fiction, I think it is an explicit warning on the conditions of mankind, society, and where we are headed. As far as a genre goes, it's hard for me to describe an actual genre of the book. It's not a thriller, so to speak. Not really horror, but yeah, I cannot really at this time put a description on the genre. The overall theme or tone of the book is depressing, very, very depressing. It's about a negative utopia, a society in which people or individuals do not exist as people or individuals, rather that they exist as mere vessels or canvases, bodies, automatons, a world where free thought does not exist, where individual expression is thought of as heresy and condemned, if it is even conceived of at all. The visuals in the book are very, very descriptive. And what I mean by that is the words, George Orwell's prose all throughout the book paints a very, very vivid picture, a description, images of what that negative utopia is like. A world in which the state runs everything and owns everything, where no one has really anything to call their own. The characters in the book, lifelike, very, very, chillingly so. And I say this because of the events that occur all throughout the novel. The ideologies set forth by the party in the book instills this ideology instills a mindset that basically leaves no one with a mind at all. It reduces the individual to a state, almost like a state of non-existence, as himself or herself, merely where the individual exists as a whole. The overall message of the book, as mentioned before, in my opinion, is chillingly prophetic. The world that is painted in this book can very much come to pass if we as mankind are not aware enough to observe what's going on. If we are not careful, the things that have been portrayed in the book can and would come to pass. As a matter of fact, some of it already has come to pass, especially with concepts like doublethink and duck speak. And actually, as a matter of fact, doublethink is actually in the dictionary. And let me open it up and read it to you here real quick. Doublethink. It is a noun. It was coined in the year 1949, which is the year that the book was originally copyrighted, 1984. And it is a simultaneous belief in two contradictory ideas. Now, that sort of concept may be difficult to grasp at first, but as one reads this book, it does become clear. But basically, it's a scary concept. Believing in two contradictory ideas as a whole. Saying one thing, thinking another. Saying another thing, thinking another thing. One of the scary realities that is portrayed in the book is the concept of the language of newspeak. And this language newspeak is designed to dumb down the population, reduce the number of words in a language, reduce the ways people can think. Really, not really think at all. It's newspeak is designed to dumb down a population, to get them to really not think at all, and to basically believe or accept as truth whatever is thrown at them by Big Brother. No doubt, all of you or many of you who are watching this have heard of Big Brother, have heard of terms like Orwellian universe, Orwellian society. Well, all of those concepts stem from this book here, 1984. It is set in the town, or in the world of Oceania, which, prior to my reading the novel, I wasn't even aware that Oceania was an actual place. But it is. So the characters in the novel portray what could very well come to pass, and in some aspects has already come to pass. If we are not careful of what we allow, of what we don't allow, if we are not careful, if humanity is not careful, mankind as we know it will no longer cease to exist. We will be reduced to a population wherein history has been rewritten, and that whatever the state says goes. That's it. Anything contrary to Big Brother or the state is heresy or non-existent. Why? Because that is the party's wishes. By the party, I mean Big Brother or the state. So yes, the book is very chilling, scary. As mentioned, some aspects of the book, some things that occur in the book, have come to pass in society today. If one has read the book, all one has to do is look around and observe society, observe the world around them, observe the media, and observe the ideologies and mindsets of everyone. And one can see that some individuals, actively engage in newspeak. Not in that sense of the word, not in that word itself, but a condensed language, and therefore a condensed mindset that leaves, concepts like free thought and expression non-existent. Because when your mindset is condensed, when your vocabulary is condensed to such a degree to where you have very few words from which to express yourself, then you can't really think. And so, many of you have probably already read the book and are already familiar with it. Nevertheless, I feel it is very important to resurface or to bring to light, especially for those who have not read the book. I urge you, I implore you to read this book. I believe that based on what I have read in the book, I believe that it is possible to dehumanize a person, dehumanize society by mind manipulation, control, mind control, torture, and all other aspects, all other ideas and methods to control somebody. It is very, very possible to dehumanize people. And that is a very, very scary thing. Very, very scary indeed. We must open our eyes and become aware of what's going on in society today. I sincerely believe that there is a reason behind why the cover is the way it is. Why there is an eyeball on the cover here. Because for those with eyes that see, let him or her see what is in society today. Let him or her see what's going on around them. In government, news, media, other people. And so yes, I firmly believe that if we're not careful, we, as a human species, we could and would be reduced to mere vessels, obedient to the will of the state, without thought. And with that, I cannot stress enough how important it is to read this book if you haven't already read it. Thank you very much for watching this video.